All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who are still ruling well. Peace and salutations to the elect out there, scattered wherever you may be. May Yahweh Bashem Yahshua bless you in your household, and may you continue to endure. Shalom to you, Akim, on the highways and byways, week in and week out, doing its work, right? As Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, commanded us to do. May Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai also bless you in your household, and may you continue to endure. All right, final. Shalom to you, Israelite foreigners, right, who don't look like a regular Israelite, but your bloodline, your seed line, and your loins, plus your lineage goes back to you being from the various tribes of our forefather Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. May Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, also bless you in your household, and may you continue to endure. All right, it's your brother Dabakia from the Sons of Yasharallah, GMS Colorado Springs Camp, currently laboring in Denver, coming to you again with another live lesson. All right, this one will be a quick hit, and I pray that you are edified, because that's what we do these lessons for, edification and exhortation, right? We'll be in the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 in the NLT, and we'll break this book down, Lord's will, okay? And ultimately, we're going to go into the name of the Lord and the importance of that. Let's get it. And this is the book of Proverbs written by our King Solomon, right? Who was Yahweh Shai reincarnated or regenerated, if you can receive that, because spirits regenerate and reincarnate every third and fourth generation. Here we are. Proverbs 18, verse 1. Unfriendly people care only about themselves. They lash out at common sense, right? That's your typical 2/3 nigga, all right? Who can't understand his truth and who's just all about violence, okay? Niggas, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are in this world who don't know who they are, man, they're the ones who are ignorant and who lash out at common sense, all right? Because us being the Israelites is the most common of sins. It only makes sense. We're the ones who the curses in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting with verse 15 through 68, pertains to. Verse 2, fools have no interest in understanding. They only want to air their own opinions, right? I think, I feel, I know. We're not dealing with I think, I feel, and I know, all right? Over here at Great Millstone, we have a sound doctrine, and everything that we say, right, can come straight out of the Bible as our resource, all right? We believe that we have the 100% truth. That's it, and that's all. Verse 3, doing wrong leads to disgrace, and scandalous behavior brings contempt, all right? So we try to keep our hands clean to the best of our ability, whether it be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, right? Praying, fasting, repenting. Just living a pure and simple life is enough, right? But you got niggas out there who want to go above and beyond to try to make themselves the leaders of Israel, when that's not the case, man. The only leader of Israel is going to be the Lord's son, is who Yahweh Shai, starting with his father Yahweh. Those are the true leaders of Israel, all right? So you false prophets out there saying that the MOTB, right, the mark of the BEAST, isn't the RFID micro C-hip, are completely off, all right? And you have no understanding, all right? And you're bringing contempt, all right? Verse 4, wise words are like deep waters. Wisdom flows from the wise like a bubbling brook, okay? And that's what we pray that we are given when we teach, preach, and edify, is wisdom, man. And if you don't have wisdom, pray for more wisdom. Pray for more faith. Pray for anything that you lack, ultimately. Verse 5. It is not right to acquit the guilty or deny justice to the innocent. All right. And who's the guilty right now as we look at the news and as we look at these worldly events? Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. He's the fucking guilty, man. His heinous acts are being drawn to the light. Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is putting this damn devil on blast. And we, beginning with our elders and bishops at Great Millstone on down, have been telling you damn people out there that the fucking white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. They're Satan's kids. Right, and they're guilty. Just go look at those Mepstein. I'm saying it like that for a reason. Go look at those Mepstein files, man. Shit has people throwing up, puking, losing their appetite. But y'all didn't want to listen to us. But now that this damn devil's being exposed, no, nigga. Excuse my language. But we didn't choose to be into this truth. How about you, man? I brought us into this to expose this fucking devil. And I'll never forget when I first came into this truth roughly 8-9 years ago, there was a stupid ass false doctrine floating around saying Esau Edom is the Arab. Where are them niggas at now? Exactly. All right, verse 5 again. It is not right to acquit the guilty, right? Donald Trump, King Devil Nero Trump, he's guilty. All type of felonies, but he's still the fucking president. Or deny justice to the innocent. Who are the innocent? All right, the elect, the hopeful elect. Not 2/3 of you niggas, man. The hopeful elect are the innocent. The ones who are sincere and humble. Verse 6. Fools' words get them into constant quarrels, which is fighting, man. You know, and just shit like that. They are asking for a beating. All right, so just watch your mouth, to be honest. Silence is powerful. Verse 7. The mouths of fools are their ruin. They trap themselves with their lips. All right, if you let somebody keep talking long enough, they'll eventually expose himself. And that's what's going on with this damn devil right now, man. He is exposing himself, all right? Egyptian versus Egyptian, because America is spiritual Egypt. Verse 8, rumors are dainty morsels that sink deep into one's heart. So don't spread rumors. That's off, that's effeminate, that's soft. Verse 9, a lazy person is as bad as someone who destroys things. And you men who are in this truth, who are just couch potato Israelites, who aren't doing these lessons, who aren't doing anything for the ministry, but you're comment board warriors, man, you're lazy. All right? This gospel needs to be preached on all four corners of the earth. We still have a job to do. Teaching this gospel is a full-time job. All right? Like one of the brothers says, we work for the powers of the universe, man. And you think he's going to let us be lazy like we was in the world? Like how we are at these 9-to-5s on Fridays or Saturdays when it's our Friday or Saturdays? No. Man, Yahweh Shemashah requires us to teach, preach, and edify. All right, and to exalt his name. All right, this is the point of this chapter that I want to get. All right. The name of the Lord, as you can see, it's capitalized. That means it is Yahweh, which means he is, okay? Or he is to be. The name of the Lord is a strong fortress. The godly, right, the hopeful elect, run to him and are safe. So we have to continue to call on Yahweh Shai to bring us out of this evil time, all right? And if you call on Yahweh Shai in sincerity and in truth, guess what? You are safe, all right? And I have a testimony, okay, that I want to share here soon, but there's been plenty of times I've called on Yahweh Shai and I got delivered out of things. And that's an understatement. Yahweh Shai is a powerful, those are some powerful names, and those are the strongest names on the universe, man. It's a strong tower. That's what it says in the King James Version. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe, right? But this is in the NLT. Verse 11, the rich think of their wealth as a strong defense, right? Esau, Edom, you Edomites. They imagine it to be a high wall of safety, right? Mepstein, all you small hats, you tiny tops. You think your wealth is going to bring you out of this, all right? It's a well-known fact that you red Hebrew Edomites worship Baal and Moloch, man. The Old Testament gods, the Canaanite gods that started with the Hamites, man. I can go further in, but I don't want this lesson to get flagged. Verse 12, haughtiness goes before destruction. Humility precedes honor. All All right. And humility is what? Being humble. So we have to continue to stay humble and be students of the game. All right. Students of this truth. All right. If you ain't growing, something's wrong with you. If you're not growing while you're in this truth, evaluate yourself, analyze yourself, man. Okay. Verse 13. Wait. Yeah, verse 13, Salakia. Proverbs 18 and verse 13. Spouting off before listening to the facts is both shameful and foolish. Let a man finish his sentence, all right, before you speak. Because as you can see, it's foolish and you just look shameful. All right. A lot of these verses in Proverbs chapter 18 are, what's the word I'm looking for? Are self-explanatory. These are easy to break down. If you have wisdom, that is. Continuing on. Verse 14, the human spirit can endure a sick body, but who can bear a crushed spirit? All right. And that's what we're doing on these highways and byways, man. We're crushing Esau, Edom's spirit that he thinks he has by telling him he's the devil and that he's going into slavery as well as all you heathens. All right. And our statements don't change. Okay. We sound like a broken record because it's true. All right. Everything that the prophets have said, beginning with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, the true leaders of Israel, is coming to pass. All right. And you have to acknowledge that. Verse 15. Intelligent people are always ready to learn, right? The hopeful elect. Their ears are open for knowledge. This verse 16. Given a gift can open doors. It gives access to important people. Verse 17. The first to speak in court sounds right until the cross-examination begins. And that's what's happening to you Edomites. You're being cross-examined, okay, for the wrongdoings you've done to the children of Israel and that you are still doing. All right. Verse 18. Flipping a coin can end arguments, right? Cast it a lot. It settles disputes before powerful opponents. Verse 19. An offended friend is harder to win back than a fortified city. Arguments separate
18.
Friends like a gate locked with bars, right?
Unfriendly people care
Verse
only
20.
about
Wise
themselves.
words satisfy
They
like
lash out at common sense.
Salakia. Wise words satisfy like a good meal. The right words bring satisfaction. Ooh, verse 21. The tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences. Once again, watch your mouth. The man who finds a wife, right, finds a treasure, and he receives favor from the Lord. All right, we're not in a time of finding a wife right now. All right, these American whores are bugged the hell out. My best recommendation is, just go ahead and pop them and bounce, because trying to wife up these hoes, that's damn near insane. It is what it is. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 23. The poor plead for mercy. The rich answer with insults. Who are the poor? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you tribes. All right, who are the rich? You Edomites, and then you heathens on down. All right, verse 24, final verse. There are friends who destroy each other, but a real friend sticks closer than a brother. Period. All right, pray that you were edified by this quick little sit-down lesson. I want to close it out by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash, Shalom.